And if 17jan09 needs anything more said about him after the list of injuries you just rattled off, Mike, well, I can't provide it.
Well, as long as he's breathing, he's going to put his hand up for selection.
Well, it's Herculean, that's what it is. We've seen him play with his busted shoulder, carrying that around. I guess you can almost understand that more than a footballer playing with broken toes.
Mackay, fed by Zullo, keeps the ball in play. The shot was on target from Nichols and has been forced home by Sergio Van Dijk. He continues his hot run in front of goal.
Well, he's the man they need to be hitting. But it was an inadvertent reception from Sergio Van Dijk. It came off the good work, ironically, of Ivan Naseski, who pulled a save off Mitch Nichols. But this is the avenue to goal down the left-hand side. Mackay breaching the defence. Nichols forcing the reaction save from Naseski. And from that point on, it was Van Dijk who did the reacting, and Sydney's defence was statue-like. Too quick, too hungry Van Dijk, and Queensland too good at this stage.
Well, he can't stop scoring at the moment, Sergio Van Dijk. After a slow start, that is his 8th goal of the season. He is now the top goal scorer here at the Roar. And a very timely return to form from the Dutchman as Queensland look to push on, perhaps for the minor premiership. Bridge, now Grant, starting to see plenty of the ball. Ryan Grant works it onto the left boot, hangs the ball up for Kofi Denning, and Kofi Denning has scored 2 goals in 2 games. He's an excitement machine, Kofi Denning. Sydney level it up.
And I don't reckon you could begrudge the visitors. They've looked very good in the last 10 or 15 minutes, as fluid as they've looked for a long time. Ryan Grant doing a really, really good job here. So too Mark Bridge, so too Alex Brosk. And Andy Packer committed himself. Grant switches it back onto his left foot. That's an expert header. It question marks perhaps on Griffin McMaster's footwork. That header looped, it didn't have a lot of power on it and perfectly directed. But Kofi Denning over Griffin McMaster, and it's a great comeback from Sydney FC. A season on the line, and the youngsters have delivered.
And wouldn't John Cosmina be feeling vindicated now, having pulled both of these players out of that Australian under-18 team? There you go. Moore, and Van Dijk is onside and punishes Sydney, and Queensland with a quick response.
Well, whatever Sergio Van Dijk is drinking, whatever's in the water that's going through his house, where was it the first half of the season? He cannot miss at the moment. It was terrible defending from Sydney FC. Young Zach Cancross, that played with such maturity last week, and he was destroyed here. Too flat, body shape wrong, pinged by Craig Moore. Expert work from Sergio Van Dijk at that point. Touch with the left to kill the ball, finish with the right. Ivan Naseski, no chance. Strap yourselves in. Suncorp is about to take off.
Clinical again from Sergio Van Dijk. Queensland Roar back in control. Now Fife. They run out of ideas, haven't they, Sydney? They have run out of ideas. Miller, onside, picked up by his keeper. Here's Van Dijk on a hat-trick! Triple trouble for Sydney. Sergio Van Dijk drives the final nail into their coffin. And Queensland Roar are into the finals.
Well, Queensland are soaring. An innocuous clearance out of defence. Charlie Miller free as a bird. Welcome back to the A-League. To Queensland's talisman. Like a hot knife through butter does that ball go through Sydney's defence. Charlie Miller with the wherewithal, and Sergio Van Dijk with the quality. 3-1 for Queensland, 3 points for Queensland. And round 21 is going to be an absolute belter as we sort out the top 2 teams in the competition.
Well, Sergio Van Dijk is the first Queensland Roar player to score a hat-trick in the A-League. It's a milestone for the club, a milestone for him.